The rise of cryptocurrency, a tale of revolution, innovation, and disruption. The genesis, Bitcoin and Satoshi Nakamoto. The birth of cryptocurrency represents one of the most significant financial innovations in human history, emerging from the ashes of the 2008 global financial crisis. The timing of Bitcoin's creation was no coincidence, it was a direct response to the fundamental flaws exposed in the traditional banking system. Satoshi Nakamoto, whose true identity remains one of the greatest mysteries in the financial world, chose the precise moment when trust in centralized financial institutions was at its lowest ebb to introduce a radical alternative. The Bitcoin White Paper, published on October 31, 2008, was revolutionary not for any single innovation, but for how it combined existing technologies in a novel way. The paper brought together proof of work, previously proposed by Adam Back in Hashcash, public key cryptography, and distributed timestamping into a coherent system that solved the double spending problem without requiring a trusted third party. This was the breakthrough that had eluded digital currency pioneers for decades. The early days of Bitcoin were marked by remarkable technical discussions on the cryptography mailing list where Satoshi first announced the project. Notable cryptographers like Hal Finney, who would become the recipient of the first Bitcoin transaction, Nick Szabo, and Wei Dai engaged in detailed debates about the system's viability. These discussions helped refine the protocol and establish its theoretical foundations. The mining of the Genesis block on January 3, 2009, was highly symbolic. The embedded text referencing the Times headline about bank bailouts served as both a timestamp and a mission statement. The early Bitcoin community was small but dedicated, consisting primarily of cypherpunks and cryptography enthusiasts who understood the technical and philosophical implications of what Satoshi had created. The first year of Bitcoin's existence was marked by technical development and gradual adoption. Satoshi remained actively involved, corresponding with early adopters, fixing bugs, and making improvements to the code. The first Bitcoin exchanges were primitive affairs, often conducted through PayPal or other traditional payment systems. The first known USD/BTC exchange rate was established by New Liberty Standard in October 2009, setting the price at 1,309.03 BTC to $1, based on the cost of electricity required to mine 1 Bitcoin. Laszlo Hanyek's famous pizza purchase, 10,000 BTC for 2 pizzas, in May 2010 marked a crucial moment in Bitcoin's history. It was the first real-world transaction, establishing that Bitcoin could indeed function as a medium of exchange. The pizzas, worth approximately $41 at the time, would later be valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars, becoming a powerful symbol of Bitcoin's potential for appreciation. Early growth and the Silk Road era. The period between 2011 and 2013 represented Bitcoin's first major growth phase, marked by increasing adoption, the emergence of a proper trading infrastructure, and, controversially, its use in illicit markets. When Bitcoin reached parity with the US dollar in February 2011, it marked the first significant psychological milestone for the currency. This period saw the establishment of more sophisticated exchange infrastructure, with MTGOX emerging as the dominant platform. The launch of Silk Road by Ross Ulbricht in February 2011 had a profound impact on Bitcoin's early adoption and reputation. While the association with illicit markets tainted Bitcoin's image in the mainstream media, it ironically provided one of the first large-scale demonstrations of Bitcoin's utility as a payment system. The Silk Road marketplace required transactions to be conducted in Bitcoin, creating genuine demand for the cryptocurrency and proving its effectiveness for pseudonymous transactions. This era also saw the emergence of the first significant Bitcoin businesses and services. The founding of BitPay in 2011 made it possible for legitimate merchants to accept Bitcoin payments. Coinbase's launch in 2012 provided a more user-friendly way for Americans to buy and sell Bitcoin. These services began building the bridge between the traditional financial system and the emerging cryptocurrency ecosystem. The first major altcoins appeared during this period, with Litecoin's launch in October 2011 being particularly significant. Created by Charlie Lee, a former Google engineer, Litecoin was designed to be the silver to Bitcoin's gold, with faster block times and a different mining algorithm. This began the era of cryptocurrency experimentation and innovation, as developers began exploring variations on Bitcoin's original design. The Mt. Gox collapse and the long winter.